Okay, so go in and head west north go across a bridge and find the wall of dark arts to get through it. That's all it says. Go across a bridge. It says G7. I don't know if that's where the bridge is or if that's where the wall is, but I'm at G7. Oh, this is it right here. Well, look at that. I planned it. Totally planned it. Hey, have a good night, Ellsberg. This guy's a gladiator. Be careful. Harry Potter deconstruction fan fictions? Alright. What time is it? 2 o'clock? Yeah. It's about time to go down rabbit holes. What is a deconstruction fan fiction? Is it like where they deconstruct like what's wrong with the lore? Like talk about inconsistencies or something? Attack the bat right in front of you. How some of the stuff is actually super messed up and how bad it would actually be. I always thought the way that the Muggles lived with the magic world side by side was like totally exaggerated. Like there's no way it would go that smooth. Like there would be a ridiculous amount of problems if there was a whole magic world like running parallel to the normal world. Like, surely someone would just decide, you know what, I'm gonna go to the real world and just be magic. And no one's gonna stop me. Like, what's stopping Voldemort from just going and, like, destroying humans without them being able to, you know what I mean? He could just be like a warlord and run a country and take over the world. No one could stop him. Do I have to use my thing, or do I just... Okay. Because Harry Potter stops him. And like if I was like Draco's dad, I would just pretend to be like a magician and make like $1 bajillion with my super magic moves. And then use that to take over the world. But like, is he just really bad at doing that? Because how did he not just do that? Like, all of the wizards, their goal is to stay secret. So, they have to keep magic a secret from the human world. But as soon as Voldemort just walks out into New York and starts blasting people, how do they stop him without being like, oh, by the way, magic exists? See what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't he just walk out into the middle of New York and just start Wingardium Leviosaing cars. And then the good wizards have two options. Either let him do that or stop him. But then if they stop him, everyone knows magic's real. They just go out there and start memory charming everyone. So basically, Men in Black. Found the match site. Ooh, it's a rock. You called for me, Your Majesty. Frank Mage? I was not expecting you so soon. Mono lies. Tell him. Yes, sire. No, he said the other guy, not you. Frank Mage, I've summoned you here today to talk about one thing, the Northlands investigation. Oh yes, that. Those Bestoker Humes are causing no end of trouble, saying they want to investigate here, there, and the other place. It is true, the Humes are fools and know better. Can they truly believe that some ancient power lies hidden in that forsaken wasteland? Ah! Do they hope to find the gates to eternal paradise there in that lair of fiends, most uncouth? Preposterous. We must take control of the situation immediately. Still, we cannot let them walk about the Northlands freely. Who knows what they're plotting under the guise of this investigation? Frank Mage, listen. Go with the investigation party. And keep a close eye on what our foreign friends do. They're up to something, it is certain. I'm sure nothing will come of this, but in case they do find something in the wasteland, do not let them take it. Understood? As you command, my lord, I would give the very blood that runs in my veins if it were to further the cause of our kingdom. You can rely on me. Those foreigners are wily and faithless. Never let down your guard, and may the Goddess of the Dawn protect you in her mercy. The king has taken a beautiful queen, and I think a splendid addition to the royal family is not far off. An heir, perhaps. We people of Sandy Oreo, too, must ever look to the future. The Elvan must never fall behind foreigners in power of faith. Or faith. I understand, your grace. Very good. Do well, Frank. Yes, sire, my life for the kingdom. Okay. As I thought, there is nothing here, only barren wastelands as far as the eye can see. But there is something wrong about this place, I can feel it. I don't think, Wink, we should leave Zarkabard yet. I agree, my nose has never failed me, but I don't smell anything. That's not normal. Something really terrible must have happened here a long time ago. Ridiculous, cat person. We cannot base our decisions on our feelings alone. You can stay here and look for whatever terrible thing is supposed to be here, but I... Help, come quick! Wareo, Grim, and Cornelia, they... Ulrich, what happened? We were attacked by fiends, and Raw, Grim, and Cornelia fell down a crevice. Oh no, oh no! Grr, where? This way! Oh, we're more than halfway done, Sci-Fix, so... Very good chance. Ro, Grim, and Cornelia, where could they have gone? We have to assume the worst. If I can't find them, no one can. Why'd you turn into a ghost for a second? Why must Humes and Galka be so irresponsible? It is their fault for wandering off without telling us. There are too few of us yet left to continue. I say we go back. Besides, we could find nothing even if we stayed. I second that. I've had enough of this creepy place anyway. But there are still places we haven't looked. We have seen enough. There is nothing but dust and ruins. We accomplished nothing by losing 2 members of our party and wasting an extraordinary amount of time. Yeah, you're right. This whole expedition was a failure. Let's head back tomorrow. Ulrich, tell me something. Was it really an accident? What do you mean? Is it not true that there is some, shall we say, tension between Humes and Galka and Bastak these days? Are you accusing me of something, Elvan? Ah, calm down. I do not care if it was an accident or not. I care even less about your little country's problems. Just do not cause any more trouble with such trivial matters while I am around, that is all. So this guy's a racist jerk. Got it. Ah, Curacao. That can't be how you say that. It's nothing. I could not sleep, so I decided to take a walk. Believe me, I'm fine, sir. Yes, sir. No, not you. Ryogrim. What do you mean? He died in an accident. I know nothing. Sir Franck? Are you alright, sir? Stop! Do not come any further! No! No! Sir Franck Mage? That guy done poofed. Moving on. Oh, it's down here. Spooky. The heck is a cryptex sphere? Several colored stones lie carefully arranged within a large circle. Hundreds of large orc footprints can be made out around the area. Alright. So... now we gotta go back to Bordeaux. And the Kulin Dome. Did we get a book? Can't remember if we got a book there or not. Guess we'll find out. Oop. Okay. So... let's see. The marshlands are in Durfland. Last time we got there by going through the fields, which are connected to Dueno. Yeah, I'll just do that. Marshbag lands. See you, Astro. Have a great weekend. I won't be seeing you this weekend. I'm going to be spending all of the weekend getting ready for Hollow Month, so we'll see you on Monday for the beginning of Hollow Month. Should have gone to lower. I think it's here. This is definitely a very big quest. But I believe this is the only quest in this rank. Like, once we do this quest, we go up another rank. So that's why it's so big, I guess. We're close to completing it, though. Just 2 more Magicite. I've heard both ways. I've heard this playthrough is going to take forever, and I've heard you're going to finish it next week. So I don't know what to think. All I can tell you is I'm over halfway done. That's the only info I got. Now, Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, I'll see you in 2025. It's gonna take forever. But, I don't think Final Fantasy 12 will ever drag. It's a pretty fun game all the way through, I think. Having said that, it can get pretty grindy, especially without the ×4. But I remember really, really liking 12, so I'm not too worried. Tell you what, 13 is going to be quite the whiplash after this and 12. We got this 12 in Tactics. And then 13 is going to be like big whiplash. Go from like big, huge, grindy MMO style to one of the most linear in the series. And then right back into 14 MMO. I love 12. Like, it's been too long since I've played 12 to really give like a good synopsis, but when I was a kid, I absolutely loved 12. I only hated the story. I thought the story was super boring and lame. But as soon as I was finished with the story, I loved the exploration aspect and all the hunts and all the rare enemies and all the different ways to farm and get experience and loot and stuff. Like, I just freaking loved it. And the gambits I loved. Yeah, it's basically single-player 11 and built to be a single-player experience. But I always remembered really liking 12. I only had a few gripes. I didn't like the story. I didn't like quickenings. Because in the original, quickenings are like brutally broken, if I remember correctly. Apparently in Zodiac Age, they're not. But in the original, they're really broken. And, that's really about it. I didn't really like the characters much. I liked Fran and Balthair, but that was it. And Ash was okay. I liked Ash in, like, her design and her personality, but then in the story, like, nothing happens, so I didn't care for her. If I could take Ash and put her in a different game, I would like her. But in 12, I didn't like her. From what I remember. But yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to 12, even if it is a bit grindy or slow at points. I think overall it'll be great. Yeah, the summons were weird too. Not even just the fact that they weren't the normal Greek mythology, Roman mythology summons. But even just using them was just kind of lame. I don't even remember them. I don't even remember their names or anything. I remember the big fire one. Like what he looked like, but I don't even remember his name. I don't get the Fran thing. Dressing up a non-human in lingerie is sexy. This is the internet, so yes. You just described internet sexy. Take a human, make it slightly not human, and give it lingerie. You won. You have created waifu. I should grab this if it's a warp. Let me off. This way. No, Fran is like a 1 out of 10 on the weird scale, on the weird waifu scale. Like the I don't really remember the lore behind the bunny people, but they're basically like just people with bunny ears. Like they're not even, they're like the elves in this game. They're just humans, but not humans. From what I remember, I don't think there's any like crazy lore behind their. They're like the Guado or the Ronzo in 10. They're just another race of people. I don't even remember if they have like a name for humans and a name for the bunny people in 12, or if it's just they're bunny people. But like in 12, I'm pretty sure they make it pretty obvious that it wouldn't be weird for a bunny person and a human to get together, right? So in that case, like, it's not even weird. If you're living in the universe and it's not weird, then whatever. Wait, it is a big deal? See, I don't remember enough about 12. It's been too long. Well, I get that, but like, for the whole rest of the world, not the bunny people. Like, I don't remember there being any part of the story where they're like, ew, why are you with a bunny person? I don't know. We'll see when we get there, I guess. But yeah, in terms of internet, still 1 out of 10 on the weird scale. Let's not forget I just recently played a game where all the girls were also battleships. And that was the normal way of the universe in that game. All the girls were battleships. And I'm just death you boat. Okay. So we're in the dough now. And this says H7. Follow north left wall to go down into map 2 exit. And then I7 to go into the dome. H7, I7. Where would you put the battleship girls on a weird scale? Well... in concept, about a 25 out of 10. But in practice, like a 5 out of 10. Because the game wasn't weird at all. They were just... Like, there was nothing. It was just standard girl waifu nonsense. I couldn't even tell you what the story was. It's not like it was a dating sim. It was like a regular anime battle game. They just happened to be battleships. So. Waifus are never nonsense. But in concept, I can't even fathom why people would be sitting in a room and think waifus and battleships. Put it together. Like not even like planes. No, ships. I do not know. I am. I'm being a hater. You're right. If you are a lover of waifu battleships out there, I apologize. I'm being quite the hater. Not really though. Like I said, I think in actual, like, the actual game is fine. I just don't know where the concept came from. I just said the concept was weird. I didn't even say the game was... Yeah, the game's fine. I mean, it's weird for me, but whatever, it's fine. Investigate the door. Ah! Left my boys in the... Oh, I came through the door. I left my boys in the dust. Apology accepted. I'm gonna go play some waifu battleship. Now that you've apologized to me. Those explosives, pretty amazing, aren't they? Indeed, without them, we should not have been able to dig that mine. Now finally, we can compete with Sandy Oreo for power. Hey, Quadav aren't good enough to live in there. One blast should take care of them. What's the matter, Babin? Lord Raogrim, we found the Quadav temple in the mines, as you suspected. I could not stop them. That is unfortunate. As always, they don't ever try to understand. Hey, it's Cornelia. Nothing. With all the Quadav guarding the place, you'd think we'd find a treasure or two. Come on, let's move. Let's just finish this job and go. Ulrich, wait! Wait, Ulrich was like friends with them and then he just let them go? As I thought, they were trying to protect their eggs. But they don't even try to understand. Is that all you've got, Rogrim? Ulrich, why? Why? Because I never liked you, that's why. You will never get away with this, Ulrich. Watch me. Cornelia? What have I done? Why? I couldn't let you die here, Rogrim. There are people who need you. Cornelia! It was Ulrich. It was Ulrich all along. That monster. Alright, now we gotta go to the castle. Ulrich von Leichenstein, yep. It was him. It was him all along. The game music is kind of low. What music? The wind? You're just saying the the audio in general? Is the audio low? Should I turn it up? Just a smidge. Okay. Uh-oh. Is that better? I hate these menus. I hate these menus. They are the worst in any game I've ever played. Okay. Kachahi Mawakaki. Thanks for seeing me off. How's it going, Crispy? Let's be honest, you told me to turn up the volume just for this. You knew it was coming. Okay, yeah, just all the way south. They're all about that raptor theme. Blaze home with the 64-monther. I think that's our 5th 64-monther. Thank you so much, Blaze. Thanks for being here forever. Since the start of humanity. Hey, check this out. Thank you, man. I did a double day today because we're not going to do any double days in October. Because Hollow Month is a full schedule. We'll only be doing Friday mornings. We'll still be doing Friday mornings, but no double days over October. So I figured I should do one today. It's a full schedule. Oh, you just wait. Don't want to spoil it now. We're only 3 days away. Trying not to get scared. I mean, if you call some of the best games ever and so much events, I can't spoil it. So much given back to the community and love for the community and love for video games as a whole. Scary. Then it's going to be the scariest month of your life. What's everyone's favorite past Hollow Month game? Definitely the Doom mod with the guns all having legs and running around. Best Hollow Month game of all time. Or Ill Bleed, yeah. I think is the castle at the front of the spine, or is it in the other spot? It is at the front of the spine. Lawnmower Man. Yeah, if you weren't here, we played a Doom mod where every item and every piece of ammo and every gun that dropped on the ground grew legs and ran away. And you had to catch your ammo and catch your guns. It was pretty great. There's not only a game called Lawnmower Man, but there is a movie called Lawnmower Man, which the game is based off of, and they're both terrible. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I really don't know if the movie is terrible, but the game is terrible. I don't want to log out. The movie's okay? Okay. The movie is officially okay. The game is terrible. It's very Genesis. It's like a side-scrolling shooter game where you like take 2 steps and get hit by everything. Have no idea what you're doing or where you're going. We did do Ghosts and Goblins one year. And I did the 2 rounds, too. It was horrific. Never again. It's not even that it's difficult, it's that it's like the ultimate patience test. It's awful. And then it just makes you do it all again. We also did Super Ghosts and Goblins. That one was better, but still terrible. The second round, I almost gave up. I was like, I think I literally said, this is my last attempt, and then I won. That's how close I was to giving up. The game was really miserable. We also had one year where we did all the Castlevanias, and by all the Castlevanias, I mean like most of the OG Castlevanias. That was fun. But also really difficult. Like, Castlevania 1 is real rough. Game does not screw around. Illbleed was truly an incredible experience. Hey, you're not Jimmy. Calm down, Randy. That scene is so good. They tore out all my insides and put me in this doll. Calm down, Randy. Oh no, it's the Killer Man. All the goblins hate me. What just happened? Somebody cast something. On guard! Wow, they didn't stand a chance. I can't remember. I want to say that was the second one, but I don't remember what year you came. This is the 7th Hollow Month. So the first Hollow Month would have been, what, 2015? 1, 2 would be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No. That would be 8. So, one less year. 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I can't count. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No, so other way. 16, 2016. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 2016. Counting's hard. Math with years. No. No, can't do it. Yeah, it honestly is really nuts. It doesn't feel like, because it doesn't It doesn't feel like it's been 7 years. Especially since, like, we didn't get a sub button till later, so, like, the resubs and stuff are only up to getting close to 6 years. No, Meme Week's only been done, like, 4 years, I think. But Meme Week is not an annual thing. Well, it is now, but it didn't start as an annual thing. So I never gave it numbers. Instead, I just call it by the year. And then there was one year where we did it in December instead of April. But Hollow Month has always been all October long, every October for 7 years. Which is pretty neat. ...2016 would have been the first one. So yeah, so it would have been the second one then? That's what I thought, because the first one wasn't even really like... You know, it was more of a... not planned thing. We just kind of did it, I think, if I remember correctly, and then we're like, oh, this is really fun, we should do it again. And then that's when I started, like, really planning it. And making it, like, an actual event. So it was, yeah, it was the first hyped one. It's the first one that we actually planned. And I think, I don't remember if it had a theme or not, or if it was just Hollow Month 2. I want to say the second one was just Hollow Month 2, and then after that we started doing themes. I have no idea what I'm looking for, by the way, but I just found a scroll of Axe body spray. Deodorize.